Good advice there. The colder weather might be making summer holidays seem like a distant memory, with the temperatures causing condensation in your home.
Yeah, DIY expert Wayne Perry is here. So, Wayne, what sort of problems could we expect then?
Well, with condensation, we see it all the time. But the problem with condensation, what comes with it, is not only does it look bad, you get mould on your walls and things like that, but also it can cause health issues. So, if you've got respiratory issues and allergies, it makes it worse. The first thing to say is, what is condensation? So condensation is moisture in the air of your home. So, from your cooking or from your washing or showering, it floats within the air, even when you're breathing at night, and then it finds the coldest part of your house. So it'll find the dew point. So the dew point is normally your windows. So you've got hot air inside, cold air outside. Where they meet, your windows, it forms back into water, and then you end up with a puddle on your windowsill and all over your window. So that's what condensation is.
Yeah, and suppose it's the question is how to get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Is it difficult to do so?
Well, now I've explained what it is. The ultimate thing is just to get rid of the moisture out of your house. So things like when you're cooking, put your extractor fans on. Use it comes from your washing, from your showering, from clothes and different things like that. One of the big tips I can give you is airflow. Get airflow running through your house, which will help push that moisture outside. So start with your windows. Open them just a little bit. I've got a double glazed unit there, and I can still lock it. Intruders can't get in, but that little inch of a gap means that airflow will come through. And I guarantee that if you've got major issues with condensation at night, if you open your window just like that a little bit, it will reduce it massively, because the airflow pushes the
tiny bit of flow enough. Yeah.
Double glazed units majority now have trickle vents. So I think that all new double glazed units have to have these little vents that open up. Open all of those. I know we're always conscious about drafts and it's cold and keeping your house warm, but actually opening those will get rid of the condensation in your house. And we talked a little bit earlier about extractor fans. I said there, when you're cooking, I know in my house I'll have the extractor fan. As soon as I finish cooking dinner, I'll turn the extractor fan off because I don't want the noise.
Yeah, because you've got the telly on.
You've got the telly on,
or
the buzz. So make sure you keep it on for at least 15 minutes.
Oh,
all right.
In your bathroom, even when you turn off your lights, when you come out of the bathroom after having a shower, you'll notice your vents should still be going on for at least another 15 minutes. They're on a timer, and that's to try and get all of that moisture. So check your extractor fans and use them. They're there for a reason.
That is a really good point, actually. So what about any form of insulation? Is there anything we can do there that can help with this problem?
The reason we talk about insulation is to keep your house warm. So if you have issues with condensation, turn up your heating. And I know that's expensive. So expensive to heat your house and also to insulate it. There's some tips we're going to give you today, but one of them is you could use like this film that you put on your windows. So you put the film over your windows, and you can buy it for £10 for a roll. You can see it here. You just offer it up against your window. Get your hairdryer, put the hairdryer over it, and it'll vacuum seal it towards the window. And this is really good if you've got single pane windows. So it creates a bit of a double glazed effect. And what it does is, as we said, there's the hot air in your room, which is full of moisture, hits a cold window and creates a dew point. By having the extra layer of film, it creates a barrier between outside and in, and it stops the condensation forming to start with.
And that's not that expensive, that stuff.
10 quid. 10 quid for a roll. It's really worth doing. Another thing is clothes. We're not hanging clothes outside anymore because it's cold, it's wet. So people are hanging them inside on clothes areas. If you do use a clothes area, one of the top tips is get a dry quilt cover and lay that over the top of your area. Not one of those, if you've got an electric area, that don't do it on there. They come with their own pack anyway. But put it over top, and what it does, it keeps the moisture wrapped within it, and it will keep the moisture together and wrapped up together. Another thing worth getting is a dehumidifier. This one here we've got is a cheap version. This is 6 quid.
I was expecting a machine when you said.
Well, there's machines coming as well, but these ones here, they've got loads of those beads in, those moisture beads inside, so you can put this on your windowsill and it'll capture all the moisture, and then when it's full, you just put it in your microwave for 6 minutes and it will evaporate and you can use it again. So it's reusable. That's a cheap option, but I recommend, if you've got condensation issues, buying yourself a dehumidifier machine. And what's brilliant about these is they take the moisture out of the air. They have a tank inside that fills up with water and they automatically cut off. Remember, you don't want to leave electric appliances on all the time, so if you're leaving the house or overnight, maybe just check it, don't leave it on. But if you know you have certain issues in certain areas, they're a great source to get rid of condensation. Now, James, we were talking earlier, he's got 3 of them now, and he said it's changed your life.
Yeah, so we're down in the southwest. It's very muggy, and it was when I took a picture off the wall and there's some sort of awful green mould behind it. Obviously, we've got the toddler at home. I was really nervous about it, so we invested in a dehumidifier, and it has changed my life. I am a little bit obsessed with it.
Oh, wow.
I think, you know, I've sort of become this dehumidifier nerd, and I love taking the bucket and pouring the water out. And honestly, I love them. I recommend it to everybody.
That's
or I need to get out more.
Brilliant.
No, I know. It's annoying when it happens.
Top tip with that, though, is don't have a glass of water next to your bed, because it'll just take the water from that glass into the dehumidifier. And also, you know, it can dry you out skin-wise, so make sure you moisturise as well.
OK, good. Well, he's always well moisturised.
Oh, so
You see a lot of different hacks online, don't you? Like, what have you seen that works and what you've seen that you're thinking, don't do that?
I'm no gardener, but plants really work. We know that plants can take moisture. Certain plants take moisture from the air. So things like peace lilies, ferns, spider plants, we all had them as kids, English ivy, put those in your bathroom, put those in your kitchens. And that's where we generally put our plants. It just takes that moisture out of the air. So definitely investing in some plants. Things not to do is, I've seen a lot of people where they'll use washing up liquid. They'll put it on a cloth and buff their windows with washing up liquid, and same with vinegar to clean it. And the idea of that is that the moisture then can't stick to the window. And it's like when you have those demisters on your glasses. The problem with that, I find, is, your windows are clean, there's no water on them, but where's that water going? It's going,
I just saw the last thing we all reacted to at the top of the show, was burping your house.
Burping your house. I love this. So it's a big thing in Germany. They do every day for 10 minutes, open up every window and door, regardless of the weather, let the air flow through your house, like give it a big burp, clear all the moisture out of the house, and then they do it every day for 10 minutes, and it literally will stop the moisture being trapped into your house.
Got to put my ex-cop hat on here, though, Wayne. You're going to leave the front door on the latch, right?
Yeah.
Not wide open.
All right.
Yeah.
We have to do that. But
Just checking.
But if you do everything else, it's about airflow. Get the moisture out, and finally squeegee. We've got a brand new bathroom. My wife and my daughter, all 3 of us, we squeegee after we've showered, and I thought it's just to keep the nice the screen nice and smear-free.
I love that. I'm like with James on his dehumidifier. I'm just a squidgy. I didn't even know that's good, but I just like doing
squidge it down into the tray, and then push it down the plug hole. Just like that.
Not leaving
Looks really
that
good.
water there.
Ultimately, get rid of the water, get the airflow going, put a little bit of heating up, and open that window. I guarantee it'll make a difference.
things to consider over the weekend. Thank you very much, Wayne. It is 1 minute.